Hey everybody, it's Wendy, and I am doing a 30-day challenge with my good friend. We are doing a fueling, an eating, a mindfulness, an awareness of dropping some weight. And yesterday was day one, and here's what day one was like. Oh man. That's backwards. Okay, is that right? Yeah, day one. So day one, get rid of this one, equals HAH. For those of you that don't know, that stands for hard as hell. Day one was hard as hell. It started off with having to get up at 5:30 in the morning, take my husband in for surgery, and I had to make a decision right then. Am I still on go time for October 1st? Because it's those days, don't you think, where we say, oh, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day to start. Today's gonna be really tough because I have all this going on. And we all have so much stuff going on every single day. My good friend, she loves to say 8 to faint, and she had the exact same day yesterday as we were both starting on this journey together. We were sending text messages to each other, and we literally were like, this is hard as hell. And so just be ready for that. On day one, just know it's completely different than what you're used to probably, and it's going to be hard. And I don't even know if I can pan this down. Let's see, because this is what we do in those moments. I'm gonna pan down. Oh, it's backwards. We honor the struggle. We choose to honor that struggle. And so that's what I did yesterday. So we're doing fuelings 5-6 times a day, and having a healthy lean and green meal at the end of the day. And at 11 a.m. I'd gone through the 2 fuelings that I'd brought with me to the hospital. I was at the store and I had to grab sugar-free popsicles and Jell-O and some other stuff for the surgical patient, and I literally was like, my stomach is eating itself. I was so hungry. And so I shot a text to my support and said, hey, I am starving, I'm out of packets, what do I do? And she was like, just split your lean and green. So I raced over to Protein House, ordered a salmon salad, and ate half the salmon, half the salad, and that totally curbed me until I was able to get back home. And at that point, because it's every 2 hours, I jumped in on my next fuel packet and set my alarm on my phone, which, trust me, that is the best thing you can do, is utilize your alarm system on your phone. And I set the alarm for 2 hours, ate another packet, set the alarm for 2 hours, and was like 1.5 hours in going, man, I'm hungry. This is so hard. So I reached out through text to a couple support people, and that was really great. It's so validating to know you have someone in your corner, to know that you're not out there alone doing this. And that's what I love about this program, is the fact that I am, number one, doing it with a friend, number two, I've got some support team just right there. There's my team. And I can reach out to them so easily through Messenger, through text messaging, through a quick phone call. So that was just, it was really a hard day yesterday, and I will admit, I was dizzy, I was tired. I'd only had about 4 hours of sleep, and typically I like to have, 7. And so that was a little bit different for me because of the surgery procedure, and we had to drive an hour back, and then had to go run pick up meds and pick up supplies. And so it was kind of a different day. But fast forward to 9 p.m., jumped on the call, kept with my, let's see if we can spell this backwards. Accountability? Does that say accountability? Needed to do my B like a D. Nice, nice. I kept with my accountability to keep my 9 p.m. call. Does that say 9 p.m.? Maybe. Anyway, so number 1 for success was reaching out to people. Number 2 was finding out if there was an option such as splitting up that meal. Number 3 was setting my alarm on my phone. And number 4 was following through with getting on that call and just being accountable and brutally honest with, yeah, this is really hard for me today. Here's where I'm at. So on that call, because here we are with the whole reason we're making this video, I'm combining, does that say 2? Oh, I'm pretty good at this backwards writing. We're on day 2. So I skipped yesterday. My commitment was to make a video each day of this journey for the next 30 days. And that's gonna be pretty tough for me. I don't like to be very public, and especially about my weight. But I have a cool story to tell about that, which I'll tell you guys on day 3. And so day 2 has arrived. I jumped on the scale because I forgot to do that on day 1, identified my starting weight, and just stared in the mirror and said, "You got this. Yome and Cargo. I've got this." And went ahead with my first fuel packet, and here we are shooting this video. So day 2 is, for me, kind of like so much better. Mainly because I think day 1 was hard as hell. And day 2, like, I woke up and I actually have some really good energy. I feel really clear. Know exactly what I'm gonna eat today. It's kind of like this whole massive amount of decision-making process has shifted out of my head. And I can put all that energy that's always like, you know, what should I eat today? Is this gonna be good for me? Will this help me with my progress to want to lose weight? Will this help me with, you know, just to feel good? Because typically we eat to feel good. And at least I do. And all of that's been taken away.